Hello to my dear students. Welcome back to English grammar classes. And once again here is Preeti Gupta, your English teacher. Today we are going to study a very important chapter of grammar, that is active voice and passive voice. In grammar, the voice of a verb describes its relationship with the subject, object, or any other element in a sentence. When the subject is the doer of the action, that is the verb is in active voice. And when the subject is the receiver of the action, the verb is said to be in the passive voice. Now, here you can see the sentence is written in active voice. The sentence is Arushi teaches Rahul, where Arushi is the subject that is doing the action, teaches is the verb, and Rahul is the object of the sentence, means receiving the action. Now, if we want to write the same sentence in passive voice, the sentence will be Rahul is taught by Arushi, where Rahul is the subject that is receiving the action, verb be is, past participle of teach is taught by, and then object that is doing the action is Arushi. Now, let us study how to convert an active voice sentence to passive voice. There are basically 5 steps. Firstly, we need to identify the subject, object, and verb in the sentence. Secondly, we swap the position of subject and object, means subject will take the position of object and object will take the position of subject. Then we need to convert the main verb to its third form, that is V3 form. After that, helping verb to be added before the main verb, and then we need to add preposition by before the subject. So these were the basic 5 steps. So if we see the structure of the sentence to be written in active voice will be subject plus verb plus object. Now, after converting it to passive voice, the structure will be object plus V3, then the preposition by, and after that subject. Now, let us understand it through examples. Remember this, the object of the active verb becomes the subject of the passive verb. Here it is written, a doctor prescribes medicines. Now, when it is converted to passive voice, it will become medicines are prescribed by a doctor. One more point to keep in mind, if the subject is a pronoun, then how we are going to change it in passive voice? I will become me, he will become him, she will become her, we, us, they will change to them in passive voice. Now, let us study about the changes from active to passive according to the tense. Firstly, we will go for simple present tense. It is written, he writes a letter. He is the subject, letter is the object. Now, again those 5 steps we are going to follow. We will change the position of subject and object, change the verb writes into its third form. We will add preposition by before the subject. So, the sentence will be, a letter is written by him. Now, for simple past, the sentence is he bought a car. When it will be changed to passive, it will become a car was bought by him. Now, for simple future tense, the sentence is she will accept the offer. In passive, it will be the offer will be accepted by her. If the sentence is written in present continuous tense, example, Javed is making a cake. When it will be changed to passive, it will become a cake is being made by Javed. Now for past continuous, Sarah was singing a song. The passive voice will be a song was being sung by Sarah. For present perfect tense, the sentence is I have eaten a burger. The passive voice will be a burger has been eaten by me. Now the next tense, that is about past perfect tense. The sentence is Jay had finished homework. The passive form will be homework had been finished by Jay. For future perfect tense, if the sentence is I will have charged the battery, the passive voice will be the battery will have been charged by me. There are 4 tenses which do not have their passive forms. They are present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future continuous and future perfect continuous. These tenses cannot be changed into the passive voice. Now, when we do not know who the subject is or it is not important who the subject is, example, if it is written someone robbed the bank, we do not know the subject. So, its passive voice will be the bank was robbed. One more way to change the voice is when it is obvious who the subject is. Example, the police caught the thief. It is obvious that the thief will be caught by police. So, if we are changing it to passive, it can be written the thief was caught. It is obvious that the thief is caught by police. This is a very important chart for understanding. Now, this is a chart which shows that according to the tenses, when we need to change the active voice sentence to passive voice, what are the helping verbs that we need to use. For example, for simple present, the active voice, the verb will be in S or ES form, and when we will change it to passive voice, so the helping verb that we are going to use is, am or are according to the subject, and finally the verb third form. So, by the help of this chart, you can easily change the active voice sentence into passive and the passive voice into active voice.